Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am engineer Saqlain Saeed, your physics teacher, and our today's topic is density. Let's take an example to understand the concept of density. If we drop a piece of balsa wood and a metal pin of the same mass into the water, what will happen? Will both of them float, or will both of them sink? Or one stays float and one sinks? Just by insight, we can say that the wooden block will float and the metal pin will sink. But if they are of same mass, why does that happen? Shouldn't both float because of the buoyant force? This happens because of the difference in their densities. But what is density? Look at these two parking lots of the same size. One has 3 cars and the other has many cars. Which one is more dense? This one, correct? Yes. Now, look at these two forests. Which one is more dense with trees? Clearly, it's this one. So, in the same given amount of space, if there are more things, we say that it's denser. Density is simply the measure of how compact the mass in the substance or object is. If we have to go by its scientific definition, we would say that density is mass per unit volume. In short, it tells us how much mass exists in a given volume. The unit of density is kilogram per meter cubed. Mass is in kilogram and volume is meter cubed. Coming back to our example, why did the wood is lesser than the density of water? Hence, the upthrust of water on the wood is greater than the weight of the wood. Hence, it floated. But the density of a metal pin is more than the density of water. Though it looks tiny, there is more mass per unit volume within it as compared to water. Hence, the upthrust of water on the pin is less than the weight of the pin. So, what we can conclude? We can conclude that if the density of an object is lesser than the density of the liquid, then it will float. And if the density of an object is more than the density of the liquid, then it will sink. Dear students, today we are looking at how to measure the density of an irregular shaped object like this. To work out the density, we need to know both of the mass and the volume. To work out the mass, we will simply measure it using a balance. Placing the dry object under the mass gives us a mass of 228 grams. Now we have the mass and now we need to find out the volume. As there is no easy equation to work out the volume, we are going to determine it practically. We can use a eureka can. As we lower the object into the eureka can, it displaces an amount of water that is equal in volume to the object. Remember, in physics, a eureka can is a container with a spout that's used to determine the volume or density of an object. Okay, now by collecting this water and then accurately measuring the volume, we can get a precise measurement of volume of this irregular shaped object. We then simply need to substitute these numbers into our equation. So our mass was 228 gram and our volume is 45 centimeter cube. Working this out gives us a density of 5.07 grams per centimeter cube. There we have a simple practical way to work out the density of an irregular shaped object. That was all about today's lecture about density. Make sure that you subscribe and check out our other videos for more help. See you in next video. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.